Oh, you want to put on the headphones? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I thought you wanted me to.
I mean, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to be seen on camera with your headphones with your hair done.
I don't be caring by that.
Nah, man.
I'm with the vibe. If you want me to put on headphones, they put the headphones on. Okay.
I'm ready. I got mine on.
Duck, duck, goose, ho, it had to be you. Duck, duck, goose, ho, it had to be you. Duck, duck, goose.
Yo. We here with the queen of the streets, 4-7 West Orlando representative. Don't call her Gabbana, the Real Gabbana.
Period. I know that's right.
How you doing?
Over there, you got my name right.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm
feeling
alright.
good. I'm blessed. We made it into the new year.
Let's get it, man. So, where you get your name Gabbana from?
A lot of my friends gave me and another one of my friends their nickname. Mine was Gabbana, his was Dose. So people just used to always call us that. And then it just kind of stuck with me.
His was Dose.
Yeah.
Like Dose Gabbana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do my friend like that.
I mean,
He extra. It's just something he came up with.
Dose Gabbana. I'm just one of them type of people that like, I don't believe in like people naming themselves after like you know how some people name like their kids Dior and stuff like that, naming themselves after like.
See how you say some people.
brand.
I didn't name myself after a label though.
No, I'm just saying like Dose
Yeah.
Gabbana, you know what I'm saying?
Well, see,
It's
I get it, but he gave me that name. He actually had more of a meaning to it. It wasn't just that. It's just other people gave him that name because that was the name he gave me.
Okay.
So the people around us just threw that name with him because of obviously the brand Dose and Gabbana. But he actually called me that for his own separate reasons.
Okay, so who are you outside of Gabbana?
Outside of Gabbana, I'm still Gabbana. I'm Jasmine. That's my real name. Most people from the town, they know that. My family, friends, they call me Jazz. But mostly everybody call me Gabbana or G.
So what's the difference between Jazz and Gabbana?
Jazz is probably more personal. Gabbana is more so business, direct, upfront. That type of vibe.
Okay, so if Jazz seen that first date list, how does Jazz feel about that first date list?
Other than the gym and church, I'm going everywhere. And I only say the gym and church because the gym is not a date. It's just not. Church, I feel like everybody don't share the same beliefs. I may believe certain things and you may be taking me somewhere where I'm not open-minded to what they are preaching or your beliefs in that type of nature. So that's not good for a first date. I think you should probably get to know me before just taking me to church first. Everywhere else, I'm going where my man want to go.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. I agree
I
with
go to
that.
some of that stuff already by myself. So the fact that he's with me means nothing because if I end up being with this person past the first date, we're not always going to be out and in the open. We're not always going to end. We trying to get to know each other, really. So if you're really interested in me, it doesn't really matter like where we go. Now, if that's your way of trying to impress somebody, then you stand whatever standard that you want to set. But I don't have I'm not going there. It's just certain places I feel like is not, it's not acceptable for a first date because you can't sit there and talk back and forth in church and get to know each other.
I agree. So, that gym is wild though. The gym is wild.
Gym.
Unless you like two, even if you like two gym.
If you finna hire
rats.
like a surprise instructor or something, you got something different going on, like it's like a little field day vibe where y'all sit down, rest, do cardio together. All right, whatever, make it a gym day. But if it's nothing like that, I can work out on my own time.
Okay.
Or when we get vibed out like that, then yeah, I'll meet you at the gym and we could turn up. But that's not a first date.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that. So, are you the I don't cook, I don't clean Cardi B type, or you like the I wanna cater to my man?
I'm catering.
Catering.
I'm catering. I cook, I clean, I wash drawers, I help with kids, and I don't have any. So yeah, I'm doing everything.
Okay, so you ain't a cater, you ain't a Cardi B.
Mm-mm.
Big ups to you, because that's wow. I don't cook, I don't clean.
Shout out to Auntie though. She got her husband. Everybody got to find who matched them. You get what I'm saying? And as long as you find your match and what both of y'all bring to the table, label, you know what I'm saying? It levels out for y'all. Big ups to them.
Barely.
That's how I see it. Cause We ain't doing that.
All right, so let everybody know where you from. I already said West Orlando, but let everybody know where you from.
I'm from Mercy Drive.
I wasn't expecting you to say Mercy. I thought you was gonna say the Mercy.
I'm from Mercy Drive.
Mercy Drive. Is that what kind of like Mercy Drive is the projects, the hood to everybody?
Of course.
That
Okay,
don't
so to
know.
be specific, because of course we all know Mercy Drive is a street. I'm from the Bricks. I'm from the Palms, to be specific. I was born and raised over there 18 years. The hospital I was born at was located on Mercy Drive. It's just not there no more. I was born at Princeton Hospital. So I'm a real deal Mercy baby.
I didn't even know it was a hospital over there.
Yeah, it was a hospital over there.
So is that like your environment is like, that's what kind of like inspired you to like get your goals in your mouth? Because nowadays, I know you had them for a while, and so is that what inspired you to have them, put them in your mouth? And how long did you have them?
I can't really say my environment, because if we just being honest, majority of my family members have goals in their mouth. My mama got a goal in her mouth. My auntie got goals. My uncles got mouth full of goals. Like, I come from a family of gangsters, if that makes sense. So, and gangsters don't necessarily mean they just out doing reckless shit. Some gangsters they gangsters. You know, it come with the territory, all that. So, I was raised by real G's, and when they put their goals in their mouth, it's almost like, for females, it's almost like a strike.
Okay.
It's almost like you getting it once you achieving a certain level. Certain ones, like certain females, they may want one. They call it a doorknob. You get two, they kind of know you probably hustling or you into some. Every female that get goals in their mouth is different meanings. My auntie always had a 4-pack at the top, and she was really touching paper. So once I kind of went to feeling like, okay, I'm doing something. I'm making my money on my own. Like I'm handling up. Like I was working and I was hustling. Then I just wanted them. And my dad ain't like that shit.
You said they call one of them a doorknob?
Yeah, if you got one goal, we call it a doorknob.
I ain't never hear that. You know
the
the meaning
behind
behind
it? You got
it?
one. Like, you know how the gold doorknob is just a gold door on like a white door. So if they got just one goal, it's like one goal.
Yeah, that's a
white.
real deal project term. I ain't never hear that one. Okay. So what age you got your goals?
I was 16.
Oh, you got them real early. Yeah. Okay. Once you first went to the dentist and you got them done, you thought you was that girl, huh?
I was that girl before I got them done.
I'm pretty sure that kind of like,
after I got them done, I felt like only I knew certain people would understand it, and it came with a certain level of respect. Now it's just like if you got the money to put it in your mouth, it's just in your mouth. You get what I'm saying? People don't understand. You getting a shot in your gum to get this in there. So what do it mean for you or to you? Most people, they just go drop 20 just because, I got that bag, I dropped 20, bro.
That's what a lot of dudes do, but you don't see you don't see the females.
It's the way. Believe it or not, it's a lot of females out there with goals. It's so many of them. It's just you can't really tell if you're not really paying too much attention. A lot of people will talk to me and be like, "I didn't even notice you had goals until I got on your social media page and was just paying attention to you with a still smile." And I'm like, "Yeah, I done had them for some time." But if you're not articulating yourself or handling yourself where it's noticeable, or you cheesing and grinning in everybody's face, they not really gonna too much be worried about what's going on in your mouth unless you smile.
It ain't like you going around showing them off on purpose. Yeah, you just okay. So what was your upbringing like? Like your mom and your daddy, the same household? Or?
I had a good upbringing. My mama was a very hardworking woman. She did hair. Like everybody in the city knew my mama. My mama had did almost everybody in the city braid. So everybody knew my mama. Your shit wasn't 5, Suzette never touched your head or your kid's head. So shout out to my mama. My daddy, while I was a kid, I had a relationship with my daddy. As I got older, he moved out of state. So I kind of probably gained more of a relationship towards my stepdaddy. But, and then, shout out my stepdaddy. We buried him in 2015. So, I had a pretty decent upbringing. I didn't have to make none of the bad decisions that I did make. My mom worked. She provided for me. She always handled up. But I wanted my own, if that makes sense. I kind of knew what I knew at an early age.
Okay. Your mama might be one of them ones. I know Boston Richie say if you don't do hair, if you don't do nails, he can't fuck with you. You working 9 to 5, he can't fuck with you. Your mama.
I can't fuck with that part. Now, this is why I say that. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I got my cosmetology license back in 2010. So I'm a licensed cosmetologist. But I worked at SunTrust Bank for 5 years. I also worked at Advent Health for 3 years. So even right now, I'm not too proud that if I get to the point where, you know what I'm saying, my money slow down on the music side, I'm going to go grab me a 9-to-5 because I can do that. I don't have a background. Regardless of all the hood bullshit I did, I don't have a background. So my name looks great on paper. Jasmine Morris looks great on paper. Whether I'm running the salon with my license or whether I'm clocking in to do medical billing, because that's kind of what my specialty was. I don't work at tech support companies. I've had some good jobs, so I can't agree with him. I don't know if he mean 9-to-5 on like little kitty ass job shit like that, but then you gotta understand, like, all grown women jobs are not just a job. Some of them bitches could really make a career out of their job. Yeah. Some of them could work their way up and become the CEO of that company. So is it still just, I don't fuck with 9-to-5 bitches? Because I do got a 9-to-5 schedule when I'm not rapping. I can't fuck with no nigga that can't see beyond that street shit.
You got a good point. I mean, he's young. I know a lot of females be retweeting or posting shit that he say, but I ain't see a lot of people.
It don't bother me. It's just he's not somebody that's on my radar.
Okay.
He's not somebody I'm interested in, so that wouldn't bother me. It will only bother you if
just
you are.
His type.
What you mean?
Like you saying him personally?
Like I listen to his music. I think he's a great artist.
All right.
But meaning to try to like be mad because he say he don't fuck with bitches that work a job. I'm not interested in dating him, so.
Yeah, don't bother you. Okay, true. What school you went to in the city?
I went to Evans.
Evans.
Shout out to E-High, know what I'm saying? Big E-High.
What year you graduated?
08.
Oh wait, so all right, so you was a class before me. What was so when you graduated school, what was your original plans? Was it to go into cosmetology?
Originally, no. I was like, when I really got out of school, I was really in a space of not knowing what I really want to do. I had sat down because I had understood I had gained a lot of ways that probably wasn't ladylike. I still have a love for guns. So that's one thing. I started talking to my mama, and my mama has like a lot of male like homeboys that she cool with and stuff, but one of her friends, he was like in the Navy. So he was talking to me like, you know, you tough, you like to slang pistols, fight, why don't you go into the service? And I thought about it, but when he came over there to like sit me down, talk to me about it, like for real, he was like, yeah, that long stuff that's in your hair, like you can't do that, and them nails and stuff, I'm like, then what you talking to me for? Because I want to do that too. So it's like after I pushed off from that, I kind of just was like, I don't know, I was like in limbo a little bit. Then I ended up signing up for cosmetology school because I knew how to do hair since I was 12. I had been doing people in the like hood hair, quick weave, sew-ins, twists. I was making like little money on the side doing that, just picking it up from my mama. So I knew that I was going to be good at something. I took off in cosmetology, did good at that, finished that. I wanted to do something else, so I wrote a book.
A book? Okay.
I wrote a book.
So that decision to not go into service because you want to keep your hair and your nails long and whatever, you know, your beauty, you ever regret that, or you feel like you did the right thing?
I did the right decision. I came up in a family like my mom, like I said, my mom did have my whole life. So cosmetology, beauty, hair, nails, like that's me. To put me somewhere where I can't do it. It's not saying I'm not comfortable without it. I'm a beautiful girl without this stuff. But I just love it. I love being a girl. Like, I love to do my hair. I love to do my makeup. I love getting my nails did. Like, I like being a girl. So to have to do something where I can't really be who I like to be. Like, growing up, I liked to brush my dog's hair and stuff. You finna put me in a service where I have to just be hardcore and tough and swallow my feelings, and that's not really me.
You say you wrote a book. What kind of book you wrote? I didn't know nothing about that.
I wrote a somewhat, I say it's non-fictional because it's based on true events, but it's somewhat based off of different events of my life. The main character, she's somewhat very similar to me. Her name is Jewel, but I first wrote the book in probably like 2015, 2016. I was like putting 1 or 2 chapters out on Wattpad, and then by like 18, I had put 13 chapters total on there, and it got like 1 million reads. So I was just really just putting it on there like chapter by chapter, just as I knew my life from 18 up until the point of where I was. And I didn't expect it to get that much traction. So when it did, I took it down because I wanted to write it correctly. wrote book 2, and then I'm in the middle of writing book 3 now because I'm living it.
Okay. So book 1 and 2, is it up? No, not up.
I want it to be where they can just have. I don't really want to do just online books because I was one of them girls. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go get a line at Barnes and Nobles because I want a book. I like reading like that. So I don't want to be selfish and only put it online when I know majority of the people that want the book, they want a hard copy. They've already expressed it to me via DM, email, whatever they want, hard copy. So I want to be able to publish it correctly to where the physical copies is dropping at the same time as the electronic copies.
Okay. So when did you get into rapping then?
It's so crazy because literally a little bit the end of that year, I dropped a freestyle in October of 2018. I always knew how to rap as a kid, but I never like been in the studio, recorded, nothing like that. I just be out the door, with my friends and shit. So I ended up hearing ZZ beat and I just liked it. I don't know why. I just liked it and I just wanted to rap on it. So I rapped on it. It did probably, I released it on Facebook. I ain't put it on YouTube, but when I put it on Facebook, it did like 15,000 views. So I'm like, oh, okay, look at me. I could do something. So from there, I dropped another freestyle, the number 1 stunner beat, named it I Love Him. Mm-hmm. That one did like 20,000. And then by January, I want to say my sister got booked with Rub to do a podcast interview. And I wasn't really comfortable with my rapping because I had only been rapping like 2-3 months. But people had known me for like, being viral on the internet, my shit going up. So he was interviewing my sister about something that, she got into a fight with somebody. They was talking to her about some shit. And I was just there because this my sister, pretty much just watching her back. But I was quiet most of the time. He like, you rap? I'm like, yeah. He like, stay out the on the red couch. We're going to get you, going to spit some shit. I did Duck Duck Goose and it did like 50,000 views.
Just a freestyle?
Just me rapping against the beat. And then after that, probably a month later, I started working on the video because I ain't expected to do no 50,000 views just from Rub recording me rapping it. And then shit, it hit 3 million. After that, I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to rap. I got 1 million with the book. I got 3 with rapping. Like, I'm supposed to rap probably 2. So I still fuck with both.
So when did you, so you started taking it serious after the 50K or once you started getting the views?
I ain't take it serious until I seen the 3 million. I ain't even gonna say 3 million. Once it hit 1 million views, I'm like, all right, bitch. All right, you might be wrong. You might know something. But I didn't take it serious until like after my shows. Like, all right, people just booking me. I never had, I've given maybe 2 or 3 promoters in the city a free show, meaning I fought with them, so I gave them a show. They didn't give me $1. But I've never really had to do no free shows. Like, I didn't do showcases or none of that. My first song went viral, so even when I got hit, like, oh, I'll give you 300. I'm like, I take it. It's coming from a person that was considered themselves a street bitch. Yes, I always had good jobs, but I hustled out the streets. I feel like whatever you can turn into some money, use it. Shit, that's 300 more than what I had. Hell yeah, I do it, and I'm only on stage for 3 minutes.
For a paid show, yeah, because a lot of people.
Some people ain't never got paid. Shit, they spending money. So it went from 300 to 500. The next day, my manager like, you up 1,000 a show.
We're gonna slow it down because we gonna touch on that.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, back on top. So you used to date a local rapper. He ain't play like no part in you wanting to rap.
Me?
Yeah, he ain't play no part of you wanting to rap.
What local rapper I dated? Oh.
Come on, man. Stop playing crazy.
Okay, transparent moment. I actually went to him while me and him was together when he was doing music because I supported everything he did. Whatever he wanted to do, I was the biggest cheerleader. I'm going to go get your outfit. If I know you got a video shoot coming up, I'm going to go get you some shoes, outfit, whole shebang to make sure you straight. I'm supportive. Not saying he couldn't do it because he had it, but that's how supportive I am. I had actually told him, like, oh, I can rap. He never said, like, let me hear some, spit some for me, none of that. Shit, I want to say I ended up getting into it with him, like, a few months later because he put one of his side bitches on the song. So it's like, I told you I could rap. You never told me let you hear some, spit some for you, none of that. You went and put your other little yeah on the song and told me it's just business, but it was more than business. So I don't know. We cool now. Like, if I could say he supports me, but he didn't have a part of me rapping. No.
He supports you now that you Cause y'all always kept that relationship, or
No, it ain't no we always kept that. I think it's just more so he sees I'm a good artist.
okay.
And he doesn't deal with music anymore. Like my beat Flash, that's actually his beat that he gave to me. He had a song to it called Spaz, but of course I done went viral. I'm doing numbers. He got a whole lady and shit. Me and him we don't deal on that level. But when you with somebody for 8 years, and you know what I'm saying, I love his kids like they mine. You're gonna still be cool in some type of way, at least, like cordial. I don't talk to him on the phone, like we don't text on holidays, birthdays, none of that. But I ended up picking him up because I still had the beat, and I'm like, hey, you mind if I like you can have that shit, dog? You a real rapper. I ain't really fucking with that shit. So he gave it to me. That's why I said we cool, but he didn't have no parts in me rapping. He never wrote none of my shit, never encouraged it.
Okay, so in that case, well, let me ask you the question then. Who you think was the better rapper, you or him?
Come on. Me.
You?
Of course. The proof's in the pudding.
I just had to ask.
I mean, he did good. He did well, but he didn't make it as far as me. He didn't do all of what I did.
Hey, but sometimes though, like somebody can be the better rapper, right? But the other person got the whole package. You feel
See,
me?
this the thing. I'm going strictly off of lyrics. We got a song together.
You ate him up on the song? Killed him on the song?
I was supposed to. It's still love, but yeah. He know I tore his ass up on the song.
Okay. I ain't hear that song. I gotta hear this song. It's on YouTube?
It's on his project.
What is it called?
I think Green Light.
Green Light? All right, I'm about to check this out, man. I'm gonna let you know now.
Okay. And I think I was like lightweight because I had just started rapping.
And you ate him up on oh, damn. Shots fired, man. She killed you on her
On the come up, like.
first, second, third verse, man, that she ever wrote, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah.
So you had a hit song, Duck Duck Goose, that went viral, that went crazy. That wasn't your first song though, right? That you actually wrote. That was your first song that you actually wrote and recorded? Damn. And you went crazy. So you said you had what was the I know you had like over 3 million views on that. What number did it get up to?
3.3 million.
3.3 before you actually deleted that video.
That video's still out there.
The original video still out there? See, I know that.
I haven't seen that between if I get on Facebook, probably now I check my Facebook memories, it's gonna be in there.
See, I thought you had scrapped that video.
No.
But
and then see, I'm finna drop my documentary, and in my documentary, the first episode is gonna be called Duck Duck Goose. So the actual real deal original video, like before my management came in and shit, that's gonna be in the documentary because I gotta talk about it.
But you did reshoot that video though.
Yes.
Why did you reshoot the video? Because if that
I personally did not want to reshoot the video. I was listening to the people around me because they felt the way about the way that they felt their image was portrayed. Management was like, hey, I want this to go on, this needs to go on, let's do this, let's do that. Different opinions basically got involved, and at the end of the day, when it came down, when the day had to end, I was the only motherfucker there. So it's like everybody that I had supported for years and been there for like a sister for, worked for, now not getting paid to do this shit, supporting you, giving you money for whatever your craft is. I ain't even been rapping 6 months and you bitches already dropping the ball because you in your feelings because somebody's selling you out on the internet or because you don't want to do this or you don't want to do that. Now you don't want to be seen. I never been like that. I never been that type of friend, supporter, none of that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me because I know who I am. Them people's on there saying I had 5 baby daddies. You get what I'm saying? They don't know me. They didn't understand. At that time, this girl work at a hospital and don't have no kids. They felt like I was leeching off of some type of government assistance or some type of man somewhere.
Right now, that image is what sells now. But do you regret doing or redoing that video because the first one was going crazy? Even if they was talking bad
No.
about whatever.
I feel like everything happened for a reason. I needed that to know who to and who not to have around me because, like I said, I supported a lot of these individuals for years. And if all I'm asking you to do is stand next to me for less than 3 minutes, it shouldn't be no problem because I done worked for you. You're a business owner. I've worked for you and you're not paying me.
Right.
As your friend, I bought my food, clothes, shoes, perfume, hair, whatever any of my friends did that I supported, I would pay to get that. But when it came time to support me, and the support is free, I just need your presence. Nobody couldn't be there. Everybody had their own shit going on. So it kind of showed me like, you need to go through that sometimes. You would be right there thinking like, because all I knew is when I pop, I'm buying you this, I'm getting you that, I'm giving you this, I'm giving you that. And even as I still went to rise during it, because everybody's not crazy about everybody, and it's just more so the rapper now, I'm the one rapping. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that. But when motherfuckers going crazy about you for your craft, for your hair or clothes, shoes, whatever you sell, I'm right there being your biggest cheerleader. So it's like, I needed that, regardless of how much I feel like, oh, this could have did that, this could have did that. I feel like everything happened for a reason, and God is not going to let you get to where you're supposed to be if he don't feel like you got the right people around you. I've been in a lot more rooms now that I'm alone than I ever could have walked in when I had a whole crowd of people around me.
You feel like shooting the new video ever slowed down the momentum of the song, even though you were still doing what you was doing? But I just, like I said, I just remembered watching the numbers grow back then, and then you redoing it. You don't feel like it slowed down the momentum at all?
I still get booked right now for Duck Duck Goose specifically.
Right, so you don't regret anything?
It didn't change anything.
Right.
It only thing it changed was probably a visual for somebody, but that song is still gonna be the first top streamed song when I'm checking my Apple numbers and all that. That song is still number one in my stream of songs. Like, I may drop a new song and it may pass Duck Duck Goose for one day.
Right.
By the second day, Duck Duck Goose is back in front of that song. So it's like, I used to get mad that people would only want, like when they booked me, okay, we want Duck Duck Goose, we want Heat Up, and we don't care whatever else, you know. I'm like, I got songs that's better than that, you know. Oh, we just want that. So it's like, at first I used to fight against it, like, why the fuck do y'all keep wanting me to do this fucking song? And I done did that, but when something is timeless, that's a timeless song.
Yeah.
And when people like it, I had to embrace it and just understand, like, okay, that's something that you're going to be known for probably till they put your ass in the dirt. They like that song. And as I embraced it, shit, 4 years later, I'm still getting booked off that song.
Bing. How did you even come up with the concept of that song?
I actually made that concept. That whole song really got, I'm a weird artist. Okay, so when I did the freestyle to I Love Him, that's when I first said them bars. That's the number one stunner beat, but I said Duck Duck Goose, so it had to be you, at Gangsta Get Bullet. That's the pussy in you. I liked it, those two bars, so much. I don't know why, I just fucked with them bars the most personally. So I was like, I want to take them two bars and make a song and a hook and all that shit, because I want to like spread. I like how much that shit hit. And once I did, that night when I went in the studio, just to keep it honest, when I first did the songs, I did it because I didn't like the feedback I got from the music that was already out. I had did freestyles, the ZZ, and I'm on Stunner Beat. And I ain't even gonna hold you. KT walked in 212 and heard my music, and he was like, you ain't shit. You can rap, yeah, but you ain't shit because you just rapping on other people's beat. You ain't really creating your own music. You just doing whatever. So the next night, I booked at 212. I had 4 fresh beats, 4 fresh songs that I made. I didn't like somebody telling me you ain't shit because of this. So I went home and I wrote 4 songs to 4 fresh beats. And when I recorded all of them, I knew all of them were good. I got different feedback knowing that they would all do well, but I was the only person that had a personal attachment to Duck Duck Goose. I knew, like, I don't know why, I just knew that song was special, probably because of what it meant to me. I just wanted to introduce myself as an artist, kind of say what I stand for, and then also bring, like some funness to the rap shit, because most people like, how did you come up with that? just that hook. Like, what made you think that? And I'm like, I don't know. In the game of Duck Duck Goose, you got to go around and pick somebody. So somebody got to be the dumb bitch. It may not always be me, so it had to be you, ho. You know?
Nah, that was creative. Cause I don't think I ever heard nobody even make a song based off that concept. But
the game, yeah.
Nah, so in some kind of way, you kind of want to big up KT for kind of motivating you, right? Did he
Shout out to
motivate you?
KT. I don't have no bad blood or nothing bad to say about KT. He definitely did.
You think he was saying that to kind of motivate you though, or he was just saying
he was
like,
being honest. He flat out told me, you can rap, you are good, but you ain't shit because you don't have no original music. Now I judge other artists in the city, outside the city. I'm picky with my music. Listen, shout out to all the female rappers doing well. I'm going to say that again. Shout out to all the female artists right now that are doing well all over the world. But I'm not going to pollute my brain with some of the bullshit that's, you know what I'm saying, out here.
Okay. So when you finished Duck Duck Goose and you heard the finished product, you knew it was going to be one of them. You just felt
it. Was the energy in it. And the energy, honestly, I re-recorded the song. But and they fell in love with the original version where I rapped it just like, Duck, Duck, Goose, ho, it had to be you. Duck, Duck, Goose, ho, it had to be you. And then when I re-recorded the gangster one, I'm like, Duck, Duck, Goose. They fuck with both, but it's like that one that went viral was the one where I was just chilling and just being my little cute little fun self.
You had a 9 to 5 when you made that song?
My 9 to 5 was paying for my studio time.
Did you quit after you started getting booked?
I had to we came to a mutual agreement that I had to leave the company.
You started seeing that show money and just like, hey, man.
It ain't even that I started seeing the show money. I was working at a Christian company.
Oh, okay.
Images, everything. I can't be out on the internet, green wig, big ass AKs, big ass sticks, swinging them, twerking, and then.
Well, how they find? Well, it was going like an employee find out from the.
I'm almost certain.
From it being on the internet.
I'm almost certain.
Okay, when you started, so did you like when you start doing the shows and features and stuff? Where's the first place that you got like booked at?
My first like out of town show.
Yeah.
Florida, Jacksonville. I love Jacksonville. Shout out to Jacksonville. I've been booked in Jacksonville I've been booked in Jacksonville a lot. I love Jacksonville. So, Jacksonville, that was my first out of town show.
Your first out, okay. What's the like? How was that crowd? If you can remember, like that first night of your show out of town, how was that crowd? Like, was it like a big crowd?
It was a big crowd, but it was like meaning I'm not from here. Of course, some people are here because they want to hear my music. Mm-hmm. But everybody, when you go out of town, you have to be prepared for everybody to not know your music, maybe. And to see some people, it's not like they were standing there because they didn't like it. They were listening to me. Because like after I got off the stage, they would embrace me like, oh, I want to follow you. Hey, I do music too. Hey, this. It was like when I'm on the stage, I kind of blank or flash everything else out, but I can still see. So I may see 4 or 5 dudes standing right there in the cut where they just looking at me. And then I may look and see girls like dancing, a lot of people with their phones up, but you're going to see some people in the crowd that are just like bodies. Mm-hmm. And to get off stage and then they approach me or embrace me and be like, yo, you did your shit. You rocked that shit. Where you from? Like, it's welcoming because then you have to understand, okay, so some of them wasn't just standing there because they don't know you. Some of them are listening to you and getting to know you. But that night, because the dude, he promoted the show pretty damn good. Like, he really did. It was a lot of people that knew me, anticipated me coming. The song was hot then. They wanted me.
So that was as the song was climbing or like? The
song was already there. It had already hit 3 mil.
Oh, okay.
My first out-of-town show, like, I really did all my shows in my city first before I even went on the road. I had performed at every club in Orlando except Rum Jungle and Beacham.
Rum Jungle and Beach. Oh, okay. Yeah, them like the 2 biggest clubs in the city. So, what was like the feature that you got that was outside of Orlando, like the furthest outside of Orlando?
My first feature, the furthest?
Yeah.
Well, I did, shout out to Kamani. he did. He hit me up and did good business. You know, they flew me out there for the song. They paid for everything. I had a per diem. Like,
What city?
I was in DC.
Oh, you
Yeah.
traveled.
Yeah,
That's a whole.
that's why I went just to do the feature. Well, no, I recorded the song here, but he wanted me to fly out there for the video. And he's an artist. They had a budget and shit. This wasn't just no like. This is when I learned you don't have to be known worldwide to really be getting cheesing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be known worldwide to really be owning this shit. Cause they paid that little number I wanted. They threw that shit to me instantly. When I got up there, they still paid my per diem per day. I was out there for at least like 5 days, and they just paid what I wanted per day. I went in any store, whatever clothes I'm picking up, they paid for it. That didn't come out my per diem. That's wardrobe. Whatever I wanted, they paid for my food. Like, it was just taken care of. So when you really go out of town and they treat you like the artist that you are, versus me, got a back and forth with a nigga from here that I'm trying to show love to in my city because, oh, he don't want to give me the regular price. So I'm telling him, all right, bro, give me $200-$300. And I got to argue with you. What the fuck I'm going to keep doing that for? When these people is throwing me that little money like it's nothing. You going to get the quality work. I'm going to promote your shit. But did the song with Kamani. Organic features were like, they didn't wax me or nothing. They just really showed me love. Shout out to OG Booby Black. I love OG Booby Black. That's he done gave me a lot of knowledge, a lot of different wisdom on how to move when I'm out here. He been doing it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He showed me much love. He did great business, showed me how to do great business, and he just embraced me. Star-hearted kid, he embraced me. Size, another person that showed me you don't have to have 1 million followers to really be on and to really be getting some cheese in this shit. And you don't have to be with no label. You could really be independent and paid.
Right.
Like, paid for real, for real. Your kids straight. Nino Calvin, he signed to Birdman. I love Nino. He from New Orleans. You know, he from the Magnolia. They shit look like the Palm. So we kind of got our own little brother-sister weird connection. But I love Nino. That's my brother for real. I first got out there to Atlanta. Atlanta is weird. It's different. So he like, you ain't got no pistol? I'm like, nah. He threw me a Glock like, you need to keep some fire on you, man. They be out here carjacking bitches, da-da-da-da. Like, after that, we went straight to the studio, dropped the song. So, I don't know. I done met some real deal people that I fuck with in the industry, even ones that I have not worked with yet. I'm probably closer to the ones I haven't worked with yet. Like, Tokyo Jets, that's my dog. Shout out to her. That's my real deal dog. I embrace and love everything she do. But she embraced me. She done told me, like, nah, bitch, you raw. Like, motivational shit. It's never no hating shit. She from Florida. Shit like that.
She kind of fell back from music, though, right? Cause I ain't
she
really,
happy.
I mean, you got that ball play.
That's the A.
You got that ball play.
It ain't even about that.
Man.
It's the light. It's the happiness. Regardless of his occupation, he makes her happy. Right. She still make money. She wasn't no broke ass.
Nah,
she was a hustler.
She was dope. Like,
so that's why I'm like. So that's why I'm like. Regardless of him having the money he got, she had it too. So it's like it works for both of them. They make each other happy.
Nah, who was the first person in the city to book you? And was they trying to, like, you know how the city can be green sometime, and they don't want to, like you say, they don't want to pay up, or they trying to lowball you and shit. Who was the first person to show you love from the city?
Show me love,
as far as feature wise, and book you, whether showing love or not, just book you or just a feature from the city. You remember who was the first one to book you? Well, if you don't remember, all right. So
it ain't even that I don't remember. I like Orlando is Orlando. I'm gonna just start there. I think people feel like because they went to school with me, they know me personally, that business is not business.
All right.
And I think that they all felt to realize that when y'all was throwing them fucking skip parties and shit and all them little other events that y'all was doing for years, I showed up to you niggas events and I never asked y'all for no discount at the door, no discount on my section, my bottles. Y'all done threw me on y'all flyers not fucking paying me, just saying Jazz gonna be in the fucking building. And I never asked y'all for shit. Y'all done promised me bottles that are owed to me. And I never still brought that shit up. But now that I'm an artist and it's $1 attached to me, it's like I feel like every promoter held they nuts on me. Okay. So regardless of, yes, I fuck with them personally, meaning like, I fuck with them boys. I still want to see y'all win. But once my number hit over $1,000, none of them niggas didn't want to fuck with me no more. As long as it was 300, it was love. That's why I told you I performed at all the clubs in the city within the first month or two of my song being hot. That's why right now some people be like, well, why you ain't this? Why you ain't that? The shows that I have had here, it's on some like the person hit me up, they got the money, but they're not a promoter from here. They're just doing a show in Orlando. You get what I'm saying? They pay. They send that shit, deposit. The number be so low, they pay it all up front.
Right.
Cause I'm not waxing. Number one, I'm not even on stage that long. But y'all will pay these other motherfuckers that's coming. You gonna make sure they have their money, and it's not worth it.
That's from outside of the city. But
it's like because you feel like you know me, you don't want to give me what I'm owed or what I deserve. You'll make like I'm. Oh, that's too high. You got that shit on your ass. What is you got more than that on your ass. And I've never, this just between me and you, like I've never tried to tax no promoter from my city. Even when I was at $2,500 per show, I still was telling niggas from here shoot me $500, and them niggas was telling me that's too fucking much.
With you going crazy.
With me going crazy.
Because a lot of...
Like, let's be clear, I'm not shading nobody. Number one, it's only 2 females in the city with a hit. Me and Pig. Meaning with hits and that got motion and took off and did something, me and Pig. Other females rap, you may get some views. It's not the same though. Pig has the God Gotta Play. That song was a hit, undeniable hit. She didn't have to go and tell nobody to post up to it. It was just going. Duck, Duck, Goose, the same thing. So when you look at that and then you really go to look at other female artists, and no shade to them, shout out to them, I'm proud of them. But niggas will hard down try to prefer and push other bitches over what's evident. Orlando is weird like that. The world will show you and tell you who the fuck they want, and you'll keep trying to get them something else instead of pushing. That's why Orlando can't win.
So since you say there's only 2 females out the city with a hit, out of all the biggest songs that came out the city, where you think the Goose will rank? Like if you got like. Because
it's only 2 females, we're there.
No, just out the city, period.
Male, you just saying, well, would I rank?
Female, well, you think Duck Goose would rank?
Pretty high, because it's a lot of our greats that never seen 3.3 million views on shit.
So talk your shit.
So if we being high, I don't know a lot of these niggas' numbers, right, so I can't really say
we ain't talking about the Backstreet Boys and all that shit. We talking about rap music. Where you think the Goose will rank? Because you had 3.3.
That's why I say I'm up there. I can't really tell you like on the scale of like 1 out of 10. Or, if we doing 1 out of 10, I'm definitely stuck. Just because it's my first song to do it, I'm definitely top 5 somewhere. Because a lot of them niggas was rapping for years before they even seen 1 million views. Nobody, realistically, how many artists do you know their very first song that they ever wrote and constructed? Their song, meaning their own, go viral?
Very few, probably 2%.
And I'm in that 2%. So
you say rank very high. So if it's 1 out of 10, you think your song top 5 out of that came out of the city?
Yeah, to me.
Don't say to you, because it's you.
You just said, do I think that? So I'm telling you, I do think that. Yeah.
The Goose, yeah, I'm gonna put it definitely.
I didn't see too many other artists that catch the world attention, meaning, let's be clear, the city girl, they was around these niggas was booking the city girls, and I fought with the city girls. We all from Florida. I fought with Carisha and JT. I love their movement. These niggas was booking the city girls, and they was turning up to my shit online.
Yeah.
But y'all don't want to book me. Get the fuck, like, it's like, come on.
I don't even know if we probably got 10 that went crazy, 10 songs that went crazy, but I don't.
So that's why I'm like, it's one of them things where it's like, I mean, we got some good artists from here, but a lot of them have never even seen 1 million, let alone 3 million fucking views. So when we just going off of numbers, and let's just say we gonna just do
top 3,
even if we said Orlando hit makers. Now, when we say hit makers, we know the difference in a song catching motion and being good and a hit.
Right.
People will start getting uncomfortable because you have people that think everything is a hit and everything is not a hit.
So how serious you taking music now though? Nowadays you still
I was just in the studio. I'm going to the studio when I leave here.
Okay.
I just recorded 2 songs. I'm probably finna go and drop like 3 or 4 tonight.
So you about to go to the studio. You prefer recording the music or performing the music more?
I love the creation process more. I like to actually hear the beat. Even if I could sit there while they cooking it up, I like that. I like to sit there and write. I like to sit there and fall in love with a specific part of the beat that I want to flow to or ride on. I like the creation part of the music. I like to let my brother that do all my videos, shout out to Show shot it, know what I'm saying? I like for him to sit down, hear that shit, think of his own creative shit, and then tell me, hey, this the visual we going with, this is what looks good, this is what makes sense with this. And then to see it all at the end, I'm like, okay, I like this. I just need to, because it's just me, I don't have like a whole team. I don't have a manager, none of that shit. That shit played itself out in the beginning because I noticed I was just losing money, if that makes sense. So now my music probably has a lot more substance to it because, I don't know, it's different. Like before I was just rapping just because I knew I was good at rapping, I could talk that shit. Now I'm rapping about what I'm going through, my feelings. I'm taking my time and using my voice as an instrument on the beats. I done got comfortable without, what's the shit called? Auto-tune.
Right.
It's a lot of different things that I'm doing to just progress and grow as an artist because in the city, people will be like, okay, well, how long is she going to keep doing music? How long is she on this? How long is she on that? But it's people that are not in Orlando that genuinely love me. So I'm supposed to quit doing music because people in Orlando don't agree or don't like my music or because they don't want to fuck me. Number one, Orlando already know me. They so used to Duck Duck Goose, they felt like you should have had another one after Duck Duck Goose. But what they don't understand, there's nobody never came to put a bag behind me. Nobody never spent no money behind me. All this shit was me.
The thing about Orlando is they don't they'll support you once they see you going crazy, and they'll support you once you're there. But once you grind, it's like they don't
want no parts with you.
They don't want no parts.
Soon as they see a celebrity post you or talking about, then they, cause I done went through it. Like it's several celebrities done posted my music. I'm cool with different celebrities. They just regular people like us. Right. But Orlando will feel like soon as one of them posts me in their story, now they want to tag me and, oh, I seen you on so-and-so live. And I'm like, you didn't see me post that shit, so what the fuck you telling me for? I don't be posting it because it's like that shit attracts the wrong attention. All you got all the people around you for all the wrong reasons.
So you still having fun with the music? You like you're not chasing Duck Duck Goose, you just having fun with it? What
I had to learn with Duck Duck Goose, even as I done sat down and talked to different labels, Duck Duck Goose is, everybody want Duck Duck Goose. That's just a part of me. I'm comfortable with it. I'm not chasing it. I know I need to push it more now since I done sat down with labels and now I know the value that it holds.
All right.
But I know it takes putting it on the right platform for it to do what it needs to do independently. A lot of people think, oh, you just need to get on Say Cheese. That's not the answer for everything.
Right.
Because a lot of people that are watching Say Cheese, they watch your video, but they're not going to go stream it.
I think because even though you is like 4 years old, you still can work it because I think
I've never put any paid promotion behind that song. I didn't put it on no platform at all whatsoever.
I remember Fetty Wap was saying like he had Trap Queen for years and he was just
every label I go talk to
until it took off.
When they talk to me about their artists, the song that they start pushing that we think is new, it's old. Most of these artists that they pop out with thinking is new, they've been rapping way longer than me. Mm-hmm. I'm only at year 4 and they expect me to be like, or they'll come ask me, why this person got signed before you? You rap better than them. Dude, I'm like, that person been doing that shit for 10 years. That person got a whole team, got 4-5 investors behind them that ain't scared to throw 20 a piece, that throw a 20 piece up. I be in the city right now and I be hearing niggas putting 50, 20, 60. Nobody ain't never put shit behind me. God damn it. That shit'll probably go crazy. We'll probably be rich. But when I sit back and watch them waste money on some of these niggas, I'm like, you spent the 60 ball on who? Man, listen. If a motherfucker come at me with any amount of money, let's push Duck Duck Goose. Because I know it's going to do something and bring us the instant return that we need. These niggas don't give you shit to work with, and they be wasting so much money.
Definitely right now, because and definitely with females rappers, like, so females rappers is running the game right now.
But you got to remember too, most of these niggas, they don't want to push a female unless they fucking them. They all want to sample the product. I don't want to spend money on your photo shoots, videos, and your hair and shit, bitch, if I ain't getting no ass.
I think that's the dumbest shit ever right now, because y'all females is winning.
It
right
is.
Now,
it really is. But that's why between me and you, I learned you got to fucking suck a lot in this industry. I'm a fucking suck who I want.
Well, it's not like nothing is between me and you, really.
No, but I mean, in Orlando, in Orlando, people don't know that people be out here fucking and sucking from the music industry of Orlando, and I'm sorry, it's not an industry to fuck for. I'm sorry. It's not, though.
Nah, you're right. But how you feel about y'all females running the game, though? Because y'all hot. Because y'all coming up with all the hits right now.
I feel like it's just what's being pushed right now. I'm not going to just say females run the game. Shout out to women. We are doing great. But this is a man's sport.
Y'all at the top of the charts, though.
Let's be clear. Nicki is at the top of the charts. Let's be clear. This is a man-dominated sport, and the only female in rap. I'm not going to say she's the only one. It's a few others. But right now, she is one of the only females that can stand on the track with any nigga and tear that ass up.
As far as hits, though, it ain't like a lot of men putting out hits, though. We been
right.
honest.
But what I mean, though?
Females is going crazy.
It's easy to put out a female hit and push it because sex sells. Yep. A man has to go and put females shaking their ass in his videos. What a lot of niggas don't get. Yeah, you got a hit, but it's only you and your fucking homeboys in the video. Get some ass in there. Bring some balance. They don't want to hear that, though.
You think that's going to take their music or video to another level? Because it's
absolutely. Let me tell you something that people don't understand. Unless that's your first song and you doing the don't like Chief Keef, you definitely need to bring some balance in this video. Nobody don't want to see just a bunch of niggas with pistols just jumping around. Somebody's done that already. Get some eye candy in here. Bring some balance in the room. Not pop your shit. You know when females come around, men have a whole nother aura versus when you just end up with your partners and y'all just like y'all in the locker room.
Right.
So, in the industry, a man has to be fuckable too. A lot of these niggas that people like, that nigga ugly as fuck just because he got money, he's getting, yes. He's fuckable now. But if you just always just gangster, and no type of, even you see in some of the most gangsters videos, they will have a female in there even if she's just walking. You have to, like the great videos, that's what I mean. Those that are out there on that level, they get it. When people are on they come up, you should get it that way. The industry, now they looking at you like, damn, this motherfucker already doing that, so I can't offer this nigga that because he's already doing that for himself.
Right.
Your number might have to go up now.
So who is okay, so if you don't really think females is really running the game other than Nicki.
Well, no, I'm not saying, they having their wave, but they got pushed.
They got
do they not all have a team? It's easier for a woman to build a family.
Glorilla didn't have a big team before. She just got signed to.
Glo been rapping for years.
But when she made that first hit, I don't think she had.
That was her and Hit Kid. You have to include Hit Kid when you speak on that song.
What about Sexy Red?
She got a team too. Tay Keith made her first beat. Does that not count for anything? Tay Keith is one of those producers that he could make you a beat and damn what you saying on it, it's gonna do something.
It's some people that got some Tay Keith beats that ain't take off.
Right, they didn't get one of them beats though.
So you think it's the beat that? Well, the beat do.
No, that's
song,
what I mean.
But if you talking
come on now. Just because it's a Tay Keith beat doesn't mean it's one of the ones. It's just like music, but he know which beats that producers. Let me tell you something. They know. They know a beat to where they know this bitch gonna do something in the algorithm. It's damn the machine that's calculated to somewhat tell them that how good a beat will do in the algorithm. So, in constructing a beat and in being a producer, whatever it is you want to do, you would kind of want to do your homework on it to be the best at it. They do that. It's a lot of songs that came out that y'all have heard have no substance and are bullshit. Even look at what they're pushing as the message. You're not finna tell me that some of these men ain't dropping music that's way better than that. because they are. That's just the facts. But marketing comes into play. The team that you got come into play. Who you linking up with to remix the song come into play. Nicki and Drake are instant, like, those are Hail Marys.
So who your favorite is right now? Who your favorite artist is right now?
Female or male?
Oh, you can give me both.
Future and Gucci. I would have to say male wise.
Gucci right now. This Gucci. We talking about right now.
Future.
We ain't talking about body of work.
I just love Gucci as a person. When we just speak it to music, it's gonna be Future.
All right. So give me your so you ain't got to tell me your favorite female. You can give me your top 5 female artists of all time.
Oh, of all time, so they could be dead or alive.
Yeah.
Great, thank God. Whew. I'm gonna go Whitney Houston. Left Eye, because Left Eye is the artist that made me feel like I could rap even when I was a little girl. I'm not gonna say I knew I couldn't sing because now I'm getting better with my voice, but yeah, Left Eye. I'm gonna just keep it pushing. Who else? Left Eye, Whitney Houston, Rihanna. I love Rihanna. Gotta go Nicki.
Is this in order?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I hope you don't want me to put them in order.
Yeah,
Okay,
put 'em in
cool.
order.
And me.
And you. Okay. All right. So now give me your top 5 rappers you think had the most impact in the city.
Oh, and
In the city.
impact. I'm gonna say. Okay, so I'm gonna start and then go down the list. Now this is not an order. Okay. Okay, cool.
You can't give me an order?
I ain't putting it in order. No, absolutely not. That's just too much. I can't put it in order. But I'm gonna go Whoop. Definitely gonna go Whoop. I'm gonna say G9.
Okay.
KT. Impact. I'm probably gonna have to go Trill. They're a group, but I gotta pick Trill.
No, yeah. I count them as a one.
And then I got one more, right?
Yeah.
We speaking on impact. I would say me for females.
You female.
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely take that. So what artists you actually fuck with from here? Male or female?
I'm picky. Like, meaning when you say fuck with, like, mean that I'm cool with, that I vibe with, or just speak to, I fuck with their music, they vibe, they grind.
Yeah, that you cool with, that you fuck with. You fuck with their vibe, either their energy, they music, like.
We got a lot of good artists. But that I personally fuck with, Chrissy Splash is my sis. That's my sister. I fuck with Chrissy. Who else do I like musically? I like what Lil Wet got going on. I reached out to him and I let him know I like what he got going on. I like to tell people they shit hard. Who else? Lil Wet, Chrissy. What other female artists is from the city? Let me try to shed light to some of these females because they like to say I'm mean. Shout out to London. Key London. I fuck with Key London. That's my girl.
Okay.
Who else I'm friends with? This is hilarious. Me and Whoop got a song together. I fuck with Whoop. Of course I fuck with G9. I'm trying not to just go to the, the regulars. Of course I fuck with them. I think Takeoff, he do his shit for him and his following his shit.
I was listening to him on the way here.
Yeah.
His new EP.
He got his own vibe and shit going. Tony Boy got his own shit going. But that I play in my car, I play Lil Wet in my car. I definitely listen to Lil Wet. Who else rapping from here? I think Nook Gotti is grinding hard. I feel like Nook is definitely grinding.
He had a hit for sure with that count. That count was a hit.
And then he dropped 1,000 too. It didn't get the same push because he probably don't have a team. And then, you got to remember where we at. So it's like, what I mean is his grind.
Yeah.
I think he grinded. He's on his grind. Shout out to Nook.
So let me ask you this. If, being that I think the females is winning right now, like if Duck Duck Goose came out in this era and you, with the original video, do you think it would be like more bigger than what it was with the 3 million views?
No.
You don't think so? Okay.
Because I was one of the first to do that.
You was. That's what I'm saying.
Orlando didn't believe in gangsta bitch music at that time. Certain people, they were like just forced to deal with it. So they felt like, okay, people want it right now, so I deal with it. But it's like once so many other females started jumping out being gangster, it's like everybody like, oh my God, you been doing this. I'm like, talk to y'all promoters, baby. That's why I don't mind like when out of towners book me and want me to come to Tampa, St. Pete, Fort Lauderdale, wherever. I'm going there because that's where I'm required to be.
The reason I asked that because like, don't take it the wrong way. I think like you and Sexy Red, like when you came out, y'all had like the same image type, like hood, like a hood chick. Like you had your homegirls and shit in your videos. They wasn't like no fucking Instagram models. You was just showing your reality. So that's the only reason I asked that, because I think like right now, if you release that hit song and it came out right now with that same video, I personally think instead of 3.3, that shit probably would have went 10 million right now, because right now it's the time.
Probably with marketing that they have.
Yeah, with the marketing.
See, this right what people be missing. To them, they think Sexy Red just came out. That girl has been rapping for years.
Yeah, she have. I remember her old video, walking my way downtown, but she.
So it's like she been rapping for years. She has a team behind her, people that believe in her and fuck with her. She ain't just get up and say, let me just do this. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm the bitch that's really let me just do this.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked. So now I know, okay, I have something. That's something that a lot of motherfuckers don't have. But because it's so saturated right now, everybody think that that's the way to go. That's why I say no. Probably not. The song, yes.
Right.
But going with that same for the visual, no.
All right, I got a couple more questions before we get out of here. If you can have like one CEO or a label come get you, who would that be?
I haven't fell in love with nobody label as CEO. I used to love 1017, but it was just because I like Gucci.
Right.
I feel like I would only enhance 1017. I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like I would bring something that they haven't had. Right. Yeah, you done had some female artists that was okay, but they wasn't that street dope. So I don't really have like a specific label that I'm looking to sign to. Nobody. I just would hope that they are open to work with me. And, I could grow with them if that becomes a choice.
Have you ever had like any like or any labels that reach out to you that you want to speak of?
I done sat down and talked to some labels. I still fuck with Authentic Empire. No bullshit that we just cool. Like I still follow some of them. Some of them still follow me. But the business didn't make sense. Like the situation that was presented to me, it just didn't make sense for me. It probably worked for some others, but it didn't make sense for me. I done had contact with Def Jam before. It just didn't, at that time, my manager at the time felt like it didn't make sense. So, little stuff like that. But I feel like I'm in an era now where I probably know a little too much. Most people, they like to do business with somebody that they can kind of put you under their wing. And yeah, you can, but I worked at a bank for 5 years. I'm not really just a young, dumb girl out here. You get what I'm saying? I know something. And then I'm into business. So when you go into that meeting and they see you're talking like you have some sense, you're not just sitting there screaming, duck, duck, goose, so it had to be you. Don't people start looking like, well, wait a minute. Now she's not who we thought she was. So we probably got to approach this differently. Yeah, you're going to need to come at me with a more business mindset.
Okay. So, who would your dream feature be? If it could be anybody, who would your dream feature be? Dead or alive? Who would it have been?
Oh, I got a few. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Left Eye, Aaliyah, of course Nicki. I love Nicki Minaj. I want to do a song with Future. I love Future. He does no wrong in my eyes. And who else? I would want to do a song with Gucci just because it's Gucci.
All right. Okay, I'll take that. So, what's your goals, like with this music, with your music and what you want for yourself?
I've kind of noticed that at first I thought I just wanted to just get some money and take care of my family, but in the process of me thinking that's what I was doing, it's opened so many different avenues for me now. Like, now I'm an actress. I've done 3 different acting projects, and it's because of my brother that's the director of all my videos and shit. He's the one that, he created a small role for me, and from there that role grew fucking legs. They love that person. People walk up to me on the streets calling me Roxy. And I'm like, okay, I like it. So I just want to like grow as much as I can. If my music is going to open more doors with me acting, if I take off in acting versus as much as I would with the music, I'm not going to be mad because I found a passion for the acting. I'm just embracing whatever doors that God opened for me and just hoping that he continue to guide my steps so I can keep, making good decisions. I haven't been fucked up. I ain't had to fucking suck to get where I'm at. Still got a, good name. So I feel like I just want to keep my face clean. I don't care to be famous. I just want to be comfortable and well off.
All right. You got anything coming out you want to promote? Anything you want to?
Yeah, man, I'm dropping a lot of stuff. Not a project, but I'm finna probably start that. Like last year when the year came in, I was dropping 1 single a week. I'm probably finna go ahead and turn up the heat on these girls because somebody got to do it, I feel like if I start dropping a song a week, that's going to set some fire under some shorts like it did last year. Okay. So I'm definitely going to start dropping some singles every week. As long as they follow me on all platforms, they'll definitely see it.
So shout out your platforms.
It's The Real Gabbana on everything. The Real Gabbana on YouTube. The Real Gabbana on on Facebook is Jazz Morris. But they can follow my artist page, The Real Gabbana. Gabbana The Real on X or Twitter, whatever they want to call it. I done had that for the longest. So, yeah, it's just The Real Gabbana on everything, all platforms.
Well, all right, man. Well, thank you for coming through, man, blessing us with your time, your presence.
I appreciate you having me.
You are grinding, man, so keep on grinding, man.
Thank you. That's mandatory, though. I got to.
For sure. It's The Real Gabbana from the Bricks.
Period. Marcel.